So this is going to be a review on the Cub Cadet 25-ton log splitter. It's got a Honda GCV 160 vertical shaft engine. Which means crankshaft goes up and down, hydraulic pumps underneath. What else? The hydraulic tank is basically the axle. It also has an oil filter. So as the oil returns to the tank, it gets filtered. It also has the control that holds it back so that it'll automatically return all the way back. 2-inch coupler. It's got a jack. You check the engine oil kind of in between the beam and the engine. That's probably not ideal, but it is what it is. So this is where you check the hydraulic oil. They even have the sticker here that tells you what to use for oil. And they got a little warning sticker, do not overfill. So anyway, you pull this plug right here, and it's also the vent. So generally every so often you want to clean this off, check it, just throw a wrench on it. Here, where that little hole is, you can see that's the vent. Yeah, that's probably enough. She's squatting pretty good. But look at that nice wood. Ooh, fancy. Yeah, it's got these log cradles on it. That's like the only one thing that ain't real good on this thing. These log cradles, if you got a part of a branch sticking off that's a pretty good size, you'll snap them off or bend them. You're pushing 25 ton. That what is that, maybe 5/16? Yeah, that ain't gonna stop 25 ton. And of course, make sure you're clear of the pinch points, being this. Don't put your hand between the block and this, or the block and the wedge, of course, or when you're setting it down, the block and the beam, because you'll smash your fingers. Or the log cradle too, if the log cradles are on. Oh, and when you're retracting, don't put them between the back of the wedge and your what do they call this, a log dejammer? Oh, log dislodger. And another thing on this thing, you can go from horizontal to vertical by pulling that pin and flipping it. We really don't do that because you're kind of working your blocks on the ground then, and it ain't real fun. We use the trailer, use a skid steer, put them on the trailer, and then work off the trailer onto the splitter, and then from the splitter onto the gator. And the gator's got a dump box, so sometimes you can just dump them right off. But if you're putting them on a building, we like to stack them, see how much we can get in there. Then your wood don't get discolored, and it looks pretty nice. We also have this hose. We got a rag tying it on, just so that if you're pulling it down the road, the hose don't flop down onto the road, and well, that'll end your splitting. Yeah, that's the hose from the pump to the control valve. So yeah, you got whatever pressure it takes to split your log, that's what's on that hose.